It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and center stage belongs to Matthew Stafford. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Rams and the Niners under the lights on Thursday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come in off a loss last time out, but they're still in the midst of a good stretch here. Winners of 7 of their last 9 games. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The LA offense going to go to work for the first time, and it is the veteran Matthew Stafford at the helm in his 16th NFL season and 4th with the Rams.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Stafford going to throw from the outset. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The numbers a week ago for Kupp, I asked him before the games, did you know that you were close to 200 last week? He said, oh yeah, I knew I was right on the doorstep, just short of it, but a touchdown as well. Heck of a game.
I like that he was honest with you because they always know. They keep track in their head. They understand their yardage. But how'd you like to be the defense this week? This was a week of open field tackling practice because you know he's going to get his catches. The key is to limit him after the catch, put him on the ground.
Stafford now to throw. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And the Rams had 8 and 5 to start play. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg, rolling to his right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ready. They give it to Williams, running right. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's complete to Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Stafford. He'll buy some time right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his 3rd NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
The Rams offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. After the interception, here's Stafford. Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 3 catches, 67 yards.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times. 10 is a key number. It really signifies that you've had a big year.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Purdy. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Cameron Kitchen.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 24. They begin on the ground with Guerrero. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And some strong running. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Purdy. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 42 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from taking the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Slot man moves right. And they'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
This is taken at the 23. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Purdy from the gun.
Gets this one to use check. So the completion gets him just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Still going.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 65 yards.
And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 8. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. And the Rams getting set to go now.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Got to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Purdy.
This goes to the tight end, Aaron Saubert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Purdy now to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the Rams' 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Deebo Samuel
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams' offense at the line.
And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Play action, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams!
2-2 Atwell
from 21 yards away.
And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw.
That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Purdy.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Some good-looking matchups on your screen there. One of the best, yeah, I'll say it, it's in Cleveland. A big test there for the Browns as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the New England Patriots. And lastly, we'll be tuned in on Sunday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy.
He was on point repeatedly, ultimately finishing with 4 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters alone. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways. They had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
Here's Purdy.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And bulldozing his way through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Purdy off the play fake.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams offense and Cooper Kupp making their way back out. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
That's taken in left side by Whittington.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And the Rams are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Touchdown!
Colby Parkinson from 3 yards out. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
From the 41, here's second down and 2. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. Room here to run. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 39. Looking to throw. Purdy.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Garindo.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Now a first carry for their fullback. 7 yards there and a first down.
But not a lot of flash and dash on that play. Second and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Shotgun now with Purdy. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. They'll try and run for it. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Isaac Garindo. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Now Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. 2-2 Atwell. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. 4A.
Back to throw, Purdy. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Now Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A give running left now, Garendo.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd down, it's Garendo.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Isaac Garendo
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. So now Stafford and the Rams
down by 15. Just over a minute 40 to play. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10.
Give it big credit.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 4.
Now it's Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Tyler Johnson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Point after, right down the middle, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk.
And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
The partner under the lights and